good. Here we go. In fact, it's starting right now. All right. Holiday content deep dive. Let's get into it. I haven't even got a chance to say hi. Christian Joe, what's up, guys? Broly, what's up? Weird. Good. All right. It's really unfortunate that this really isn't on like an expansion story, which is sad, but
I am everywhere.
oh, the claw raid, okay.
What in my name was that?
That was Claw.
He's alive.
Okay, Black Panther.
Wakanda will fall the way it rose.
Bro, his voice sounds menacing, not gonna lie. Oh, Spidey!
Now. Hey guys, we have a visitor. Spider-Man's been fighting baddies in New York for like ever.
AIM's working on something big.
Okay.
Chemical weapons big.
Ooh, okay.
There is no
Avengers, assemble.
Okay, hopefully this raid is pretty fun.
A new threat emerges in Wakanda that will test the strongest teams. So it's time to reassemble your friends and bring your A game. Welcome to a special Marvel's Avengers board table deep dive focusing on what's coming in our patch 2.2.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow, players on all platforms can venture into our first
Hi,
raid,
Noon, what's up?
Discordant Sound. Take on Claw in a brand new endgame Avengers Initiative adventure that will
Endgame.
require coordination from your high-level strike team now more than ever.
Okay.
Also included in 2.2 are improvements across the game to systems like gear, cosmetics, and missions.
Black Panther wearing a hat?
PlayStation
Wow.
4 and 5 players can also play Spider-Man fighting alongside the Avengers with your friends. Let's get started with a first look at Discordant Sound.
Okay.
Hey there, I'm Phil Therian, gameplay director for Marvel's Avengers.
Okay.
The new raid Discordant Sound is endgame content designed to challenge the highest level strike teams and is unlike anything you've encountered before in the game.
So basically, we're gonna
With
need
that
our
said, there are some
highest
mild
level
spoilers
heroes to
for
do
the
this
War
one.
for Wakanda expansion ahead, so you have been warned.
Oh, I've
As
already
you and
played
your
the
friends
DLC.
descend into the Great Mound,
The
you'll
expansion.
face elite enemies and puzzles that will require serious coordination to progress. Our story picks up directly after the events of War for Wakanda.
So after
The newly appointed Queen Regent
Shuri, yeah, I remember she
informs
was
Black Panther
in-
and the Avengers of a grave new threat.
okay.
Corrupted vibranium has infested the Great Mound and is beginning to spread through the Wakandan jungle, revealing that the Sonic Monster Claw has returned.
Okay.
Our heroes decide to enter the Great Mound only to find it swarming with Claw's forces and a large sonic barrier preventing anyone from getting inside. With the fate of their country hanging in the balance, Wakanda's greatest warriors must join forces with Earth's mightiest heroes to stop the Mammoth Claw from destroying Wakanda.
The Black
Strike
Panther.
teams who
Okay.
brave the Great Mound's dangers will encounter
Black
all
Panther-
new
Black
threats
Panther
never
with a
seen
top-
before in Marvel's Avengers.
That was
Teams
a
will have to
surprise. Why are you
explore
wearing
and
a hat?
solve cooperative puzzle rooms while defeating some of our most difficult encounters in an experience that will challenge both your mind and combat skills.
Okay.
You'll have to delve into the mound yourself to find all its secrets, but here's just a taste of what you can expect when we open the doors to the raid tomorrow.
Okay. New enemies. Still robots, but okay if you say it's new. All new environments, okay. Team challenges, okay. Unique rewards, okay.
In addition to bringing players our first ever raid, we're also making some major updates to the game systems.
All right.
For the first
Izzy,
time,
what's up?
Marvel's Avengers is
No, he
raising the
drops tomorrow.
maximum power
Izzy
level
drops
that your
tomorrow.
heroes can
Hi,
achieve.
Kyoto, how's it going?
Until now, heroes have maxed out at a power level of 150. But
Oh,
the
yeah, they're
changes
increasing the
coming in
level-
2.2
the level cap,
will
right?
allow heroes to reach a new maximum
Yeah.
of 175.
175, okay.
There are a few ways to reach the new power level cap, but it won't be easy. You'll need dedication and persistence. Rewards from the Omega level threat family reunion and Discordant Sound weekly objectives can now be 10 levels higher, up to power level 150. As always, a fully boosted major artifact can grant you 10 extra levels. Once you've hit power level 160, you'll unlock the elite version of Discordant Sound, which rewards gear up to the new power level hard cap. Lastly, we're excited to say you no longer have to pick a single hero to gear up at a time, as the weekly objectives, the Omega level threat and raid, are now completable once per week with each hero.
Okay.
To help you max your characters as efficiently as possible, new weekly objectives for the Omega level threat family reunion and Discordant Sound will reward players with gear that will be guaranteed to be a higher power level until you hit the cap for those objectives.
Wait, so let me get this straight. To
In
be able
addition
to
to
do
raising the power level
claw,
cap,
the claw
updates to the gear
raid, you have to
system
be at
are
like
also on the way.
170?
Until now, gear has only been
what
upgradable
you
by
said?
10 power levels. Starting tomorrow, our new system will allow you to upgrade any piece of gear that starts at power level 100 and epic rarity or higher an unlimited number of times until it reaches the power level cap. If you've been holding on to an underpowered piece of gear with the perfect rolls for your build, now you can ensure it stays usable as you make your way to the new max power level. We're also simplifying the way that you use resources to upgrade gear. Starting with 2.2, the only resources you'll need to upgrade a piece of gear are fragments, upgrade modules, and an unwanted higher level piece of gear. The cost to upgrade a piece of gear will increase the higher the target power level. Finally, we're introducing an exciting new way to collect and earn some of our coolest cosmetics with our brand new shipment system.
Bro,
Shipments will
Black
contain
Panther
a
costume
randomized
is-
collection of
I don't
cosmetics
know,
and
man. With the
resources
hat.
that update on a rotating basis, with any duplicates of cosmetics you've already unlocked converted into fragments. You'll be able to buy shipments with earnable units or earn a free one every day through multiplayer play. There's no guesswork though. You'll be able to see everything in a shipment before you spend your hard-earned units on it.
Okay.
Best yet, opening enough shipments in a cycle will guarantee a top-tier reward. Check out our patch notes on the blog at playavengers.com for full details on these and other exciting changes.
Ah, Spider-Man time. Let's go. Let's go.
PlayStation players, assemble your team of Avengers. Spider-Man is joining your roster. Our team has been hard at work crafting an all-new hero event for Marvel's Avengers exclusively for PlayStation.
Can I come in now?
The high-flying wall crawler brings a completely new experience to the Avengers with an acrobatic combat style and a suite of new powers, making him a great way to see the entire Avengers initiative through a new mask.
Okay.
In the Spider-Man with Great Power Hero event, Peter Parker learns of a deadly plot and must partner with the Avengers to stop AIM from acquiring technology that could make their synthoid army unstoppable.
That's a move
Insistent
right
on
from
keeping his
Insomniac's
identity
game, but
hidden,
it's cool.
Spider-Man forms a tentative friendship with Miss Marvel and Black Widow while learning the new dynamic of working in a team. With a threat so grave that no superhero could face it alone,
Hey, Joseph
Spider-Man
Woody,
must
what's
team
up,
up
bro?
with the Avengers to face his new challenge head-on. Our Peter Parker is in his early 20s. He's responsible to a fault, lighthearted but distant, and bears the burden of his double life as Spider-Man.
Early 20s, okay.
A gifted chemical engineer, Peter is recruited for an internship with AIM alongside
Chemical
his smart
engineer,
and
okay.
savvy classmate Liz Allen. However, Peter soon begins to suspect AIM of mistreating Inhumans, leading him to seek out the Avengers' help as Spider-Man.
Okay.
When his quest to expose AIM uncovers the involvement of Allen Chemical, Liz becomes Spider-Man's eyes and ears and finds her loyalty to her family tested. Jumping right into the With Great Power Hero event is simple, whether you've been playing since launch or you've just picked up the game.
Okay.
Click the option from the war table within the Avengers Initiative. You don't need to play through the original Reassemble campaign or any previous operations to unlock Spider-Man as a playable hero. You'll be able to take on new Spidey-specific challenges and earn Spider-Man-themed rewards to help you and your team in the fight.
Okay. Nah, Liz
Spider-Man offers
Abadi,
unique gameplay options that make him stand out from our
gonna
other
lie,
heroes,
man.
which you'll experience firsthand from the moment you pick up the controller and begin traversing biomes with his signature web slinging, wall running, and wall crawling.
Oh,
Core
bro,
to Spider-Man's gameplay are his
okay.
webs. Not only can
The
you use
wall
them to
running and
swing
wall
and
crawling
zip
is
anywhere,
pretty slow.
but he uses
Slower
them
than
in
I
combat
expected.
to quickly reach enemies, maneuver enemies to his advantage, and to web up enemies. Spider-Man brings a unique status effect to the game with his web shooters. All of his web-based attacks build up a web status
Not really
meter
a fan
on
of
enemies.
the
Once the
ultimate
meter
heroic.
is full,
Like,
enemies
it's not as
become
flashy
webbed,
as I-
immobilizing
as I
them and
wanted
making
it to
them
be.
more vulnerable
But,
to attacks from all the Avengers.
Ooh, that's cool.
All
move.
of Spider-Man's ranged attacks and heroics build up web status.
That
and his
animation,
mastery
man.
tree and gear allow players to further customize the effects of the web status debuff. Combined with his ability to perform takedowns regularly, Spider-Man becomes an excellent support option for your team of heroes. The Spider Skirmish light combo is designed to build up stun damage and juggle enemies in the air.
Nice.
Pair it with his signature attack Take to the Sky to
Sky.
launch enemies up
That's-
and continue the air combo.
That's Insomniac
While on
Spider-Man's
the wall,
launching move.
Predator
Okay.
Instincts
Ooh,
gives you the
Predator
ability
Instincts,
to perform a powerful leaping punch
okay.
that deals
You can
bonus
still do
impact
that.
damage.
These are all moves from
Evade an enemy
Spider-Man's
attack while the
PS4.
Spider Sense warning is visible to activate defensive armor. Evade at the last second to perform a perfect evade, which leaves the enemy vulnerable to follow-up attacks.
Okay.
While dodging, use Think Fast to perform a low spinning kick that can trip enemies, making them easier to combo. Or double fire to quickly build up web status on the enemy.
Ooh, okay.
Quick reflexes and web counter are stronger versions of these attacks and can be performed after a perfect evade.
Nice.
The Wreckage skill is Spidey's intrinsic meter that charges up by dealing out melee damage and avoiding enemy attacks that drain it.
Okay.
Once the meter is full, Spider-Man can perform a takedown on an enemy without having to stun them, even if the enemy is in the air.
Nice.
Both his assault and support heroics are heavily reliant on his technical expertise and gadget-making skills. His web bomb assault heroic is used to web up large groups of enemies, while
The
his
web bomb is
spider
cool,
drone
and the
support
spider drone
heroic
is cool.
zips around the battlefield, laying
the
down
wrecking
cover
ball?
fire with web
I don't know.
projectiles. Upgrades improve damage output or provide defensive bonuses like willpower regeneration and defensive armor. The ultimate heroic
Yeah,
Wrecking
Wrecking Ball,
creates a massive ball of webs that slams into the ground,
It isn't as
smashing
flashy
enemies
as I
under
would
it and
like it
knocking
to
back
be.
nearby
Yeah,
foes.
It's aight,
Once
I guess.
upgraded, intrinsic energy auto-generates, allowing Spidey to use his wreckage skills more often.
Okay.
Triggering the ultimate heroic also provides a heroic buff that reduces damage and
Whoa, wait, he has
increases damage
web.
dealt.
Yo, that's pretty cool.
Spider-Man is a hero with
He's
the
got
same
like
amount of
wrapped
depth
up like
as our
boxing
on-disc
glove
Avengers.
webs and also like
You'll be able to
bro,
collect up to 40
new
new
suits, that's
outfits,
crazy.
including
Ooh.
these.
Bro, yo.
Spider-Man's unique personality is captured in over 20 emotes you can unlock. Many of
suits
these
are gonna
can be
be
earned
fire,
through
for
gameplay,
sure.
but players can also purchase cosmetics of their favorite heroes. Our first year has brought great changes to our story and the Avengers initiative. Our journey began with Kamala's single-player story and advanced with both Kate and Clint operations
Nice.
and our War for Wakanda expansion. Our roster continues to grow, creating exciting and better experiences for teams of players to live out their heroic dreams. Now it's time for you and your crew to test your mettle against Claw and for PlayStation players to take your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man for a spin.
I'm ready, bro.
As always, thank you for telling us what you think. Make sure to visit playavengers.com for our weekly blog, where you can find everything from patch notes to tips and fun content that you created. Until then, we'll see you online and in the game.
Okay. I guess that's it. Not bad. That's pretty sick, man. Not gonna lie, like the way he wrapped up his arms and legs and webs and everything, and you can use that to fight. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.